Fallout 4. Fallout 4.
Here I am. I'm level 43. I'm wearing my polymer sturdy combat armor
Easy for you
that's
to say.
white. Yeah, I've gone with all. It's a full set of sturdy
Looks
combat
good, I
armor.
have to admit.
Yeah, it's alright. I don't like the
I
white, but
yeah, I don't like the white. Now,
this. Mhm.
I know there are armor perks. Do those perks allow you to paint it certain colors?
The only thing that I know of that you can paint is the power armor.
The power armor.
If you find the hot rod magazines or whatever, which I
Uh-huh.
think I might have some in one of my buildings, you can apply paint to those. It looks like it's
You look kind of
nighttime.
fat.
It's the armor, I'm
you're
telling you.
you're well fed in the post-apocalyptic nightmare world that is Boston. Of
Well,
course,
the rad
my
roaches.
understanding that's kind of how Boston is now, and it still hasn't been nuclear struck by China. So
A lot of baked beans, I hear.
they eat baked
Anyway,
beans on the East Coast.
well, they have those Boston baked. Never mind. So
No, never mind
we.
nothing. I don't know. Look at look at you
Uh-oh.
sleeping.
Help defend the castle. Okay, well, we're off to a good start. I'm just gonna go to the castle real quick and defend it, and then we'll get into the video. If I can find
Wow,
the
you
damn
have
thing.
done some exploring
Oh, there,
on this
oh, there it
game.
is.
Oh, someone's
Okay,
friend has been kidnapped.
I've opted into I've gone with a sneaky, shooty spec, if that's what you
Sneaky,
want to call it.
shooty spec.
Yeah. Okay.
So define
We're at the.
shooty.
I shoot guns. Not okay. Here's the radar.
Oh,
Okay.
instead of firing off spears. I don't know.
Well, there's knives. There's
What kind of guns,
sledgehammers,
dumb shit?
rifles. Okay. Look. Okay. Watch. Here come the raiders. They're attacking the castle, and they're gonna get rocketed. And that's all you need at the castle, from what I've seen. Now I'm gonna run down and see what kind of loots we got.
And I just saw all like 1 second of that battle.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's those missile launchers I was telling you about. They really.
Man, lasers, missiles, does not play.
Yeah, and these 308 rounds are really important because I modified my combat rifle to shoot the 308, and I've been out of those rounds ever since I did that. I just go
So
right through them.
of your sneaky shooty profile, you've relied on your combat rifle. Is that what
I love it. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I put the suppressor on it as soon as I got Gun Nut 4. I went and put a suppressor on everything that didn't have a suppressor on it already, and now I'm just the sneaky guy. Then I started putting points in sneak, and I like creeping through and crouched, peeking around corners and shooting people in the heads.
Now,
That's
with
so
the sniper rifle having or your sniper rifle, with your rifle having a suppressor on it now, when you shoot somebody, does it alert everyone else that they're with?
only if they see it.
Only if they see it.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna show. Let me do that real quick. Show my weapons. This may be a weird way to do it, but I like to carry what I might realistically carry if this were real. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Like,
you're gonna carry like a pistol or two, a rifle, maybe a melee. I
Yeah.
can understand that. What you would actually physically carry on your body,
Yeah,
if
like
you
for
were
now,
really in real life.
like currently when I go out, I have the plasma infused 10 millimeter suppressed pistol. I have a sniper rifle, which I imagine.
That's a lot of words.
Yeah, I imagine I could sling it on my back or whatever, and that's believable. And then I have, in this case, I've got the Assassin's Advanced Assault Rifle, which isn't my first choice, but because of the 308 shortage, that's what I'm going with right now.
So I see that there's these asterisks and stuff. Did you rename them with that on there?
Yeah, I renamed them with the asterisk so that it would go up to the top of the list.
So even ahead of the calibers for
Yeah.
stuff. Okay.
Yeah, it goes to the top. Let me check my inventory real quick and see how many rounds. I'm hoping I have enough.
See, I've
308.
I've taken to I've heard people start it with the caliber of the bullet that it use, and me personally, I like to name stuff after myself, so they're all in the M's.
That's weird.
That's
You can
not.
see I got my trade network. I started to route everything through Sanctuary as my main hub, and then I discovered pretty quickly that there's a limit to that. The bed somehow limits that. Like I don't know if they stay a resident of the new city or
They
if they
do.
go.
My
Okay.
understanding is if you send somebody, make them a provisioner and send them on a supply line, they're
Mhm.
still a resident of your settlement, and they'll take up a resident slot, but they're going to be out on the road the entire time.
Okay, yeah, because I was sending like everyone from Sanctuary out,
You
and
will
then I
eventually
started.
empty sanctuary out if you do that.
Well, then I started sending people back in. But once I hit my limit, 17 is my cap, which is 10 plus your charisma,
Correct.
and so I hit my cap, and I could not use Sanctuary as a hub, so I moved and I grabbed another hub a little further away,
You have
and
to
so
have
I
a
decided,
hub network.
yeah, and that's what I've gone with basically. I'm gonna get rid of some of these grenades. Again, I can't imagine carrying 32. Oops,
Well, just throw them around. I'm sure they won't mind.
5 is a good number.
Go see if who's that whiny bitch who likes to complain all the time. Go give her some. It's like
Okay.
anytime you feel like falling on this grenade, go right ahead. In fact,
What's
here
her
you
name?
have 10.
Mary
I don't
or
know, Mona
something.
Lisa. I don't fucking remember what her name is.
And somebody has
Lynn.
stolen
And
a
then you have that
power armor set.
sad sack fucker who's just walking around bemoaning the loss of his kid, even though
I
you
know.
lost yours, you know, however many decades ago, and you still haven't gone to Diamond City to find that fucker.
I went once. Oh,
Did
I
you?
keep putting. Yeah, I checked it out, and I was like, "This is nice. I'll be back. I got settlements. I'm like, the Minutemen. The Minutemen need my help."
So why
Like
do you have all that stuff in the trunk?
this trunk is my power armor trunk,
Well,
and
why wouldn't you keep it on in a bench so you could access it from anywhere?
because you can't.
You can't.
No, you can access your junk and your mods, but and your aid, but you
And
can't access your armor or your weapons from
well,
anywhere.
it's your power armor is apparel,
Right.
and you can actually access that from anywhere as well.
Well, this is my power armor section. I have 3 power armor stations. I have 3 sets, but someone has borrowed one and not put it back, and
Unless it's something
maybe.
they didn't intend, because I've started making the Starlight Inn kind of
Mhm.
one of my main bases, and that's where I found most of my power armor, and that's where I've been storing it. But I can
Yeah.
access it from anywhere as long as it's
I
stored in a
don't,
bench.
I don't know. You may check on that because it's been my experience and what I've read is that if it's in the aid or the mods or the junk, you can access it, but anything else is tied. Now you can go to like. Now you're not talking settlement to settlement. You're talking like if I go to the workshop and put power armor in the apparel tab, and then run over here to the same settlement's armor bench, it's there. Is that what you're saying?
Nope.
Okay, then I don't think you got that quite right. But I'll check on it.
Now,
Because like, okay, let's do it. Let me look
because
in.
that's what my understanding was too, is that you couldn't do that. So, and that is what I also found. But then I started building benches when there wasn't benches. It's like I need another crafting bench over here. So I built, you know, I built an armor one and a weapons one in Starlight. And then when I was in Sanctuary, all of a sudden I could access power armor that I had left in the bench in Starlight.
Okay, well
And
maybe it's got something to
and
do
so
with.
my thinking was, well, maybe I can do it if I have a crafting bench that it's there. It kind of sends it this way.
Right. Well, let me give you a quick tour of my sanctuary. It's nothing special. It was my first build, so it's got all my mistakes still here. I haven't
Woohoo!
deleted anything. Of course,
Okay,
this is what
so
I.
just this is you haven't beaten the game before. You haven't played all the way through and started another one. This is your first game. This is the game.
Yeah. The first one that I didn't hang up with. The first one I didn't quit within, you know, 20 minutes. You know what I mean?
No, I
Um,
have no idea
First one I stuck with for more than about 20 minutes.
why.
So
So you would start and then just start over?
I did that twice. Yeah.
Why?
I'm a power gamer. What can I say? Uh, so this is my shopping area. I've got, you know, everything you need, places to sit, and I like that the people congregate here. I think because of the bar, but I put some benches for them. This was supposed to be my bar over here, um, but it turned into just kind of a place that Preston sits sometimes when he has a quest for me. And actually, he was here at the cooking stove one time, and he was actually chopping meat and putting it in the pan. It was pretty cool. And he gave me a quest while he was chopping meat. So hopefully he didn't steal it. I'm hoping he didn't steal it from my reserve. Here's that dog that you have to take. Um, he's
you
in the
don't have
doghouse.
you don't have to take it.
Well, to get here's my magazines, stuff like that. This is
And what do you mean to get the what?
to get the moles to pop up. The rat. What are they called?
Oh, you mean your companion dog? I thought you
Yeah.
meant the one you could buy.
I can't get that guy to sell that dog to me. He will not sell that damn dog. And so I'm like, what? Screw you, man. Keep your stupid dog. But from what I understand, if you buy his dog, he gets another one, right? So
Oh yeah, he just keeps getting. And he explains that to you. He says, I just get another puppy and I raise it. I've bought 3 dogs from him, and they give you 5 +5 defense. So
well, let's see. That'd be nice to have. This is my barracks. I started just making places to sleep for people, like mass sleeping places that will hold 17 beds, and I just put 17 beds and leave.
yeah,
And then
that's kind of it's like here's a barracks, and then now I'll do everything else.
yeah, and this is the guard post that no one ever uses, even though people claim to be assigned to it. They just can't find their way up there. And this is my favorite part of the whole settlement. This is the artillery piece that I have had commissioned, and this is my artilleryman. And,
Wow, look at that thing.
I want to shoot it, so
that's a for
go
real
over
army
here.
man.
Because I know
setup
you
there.
haven't unlocked the artillery yet on
No,
your game.
I did.
Yeah, inventory. Yeah, I don't mess around. Okay, I got the smoke grenades
Now,
equipped.
do you have to build a foundation for it to sit on, or is that just something that you did on your own?
That's just a house foundation. No, that's a slab for a house that was left over, and I thought it would be cool. So and I was right. It was cool. So
Now,
to use,
what's the range on that kind of thing?
I just read a Reddit post about that actually. It's about 6 squares on your map.
The
If you
grid
bring up-
squares.
Yeah, if you bring up the map, there's little faint grids. It's about 6 in each direction, so like a 12 square radius. I'm not sure. I haven't tested it myself. That sounds about right. I've been building them everywhere to get coverage because it's nothing more fun than dropping those things on unsuspecting super mutants before sneaking in there.
Fucking super mutants. Super mutants
hate-
and their rockets. And if it super mutants are weird. They have such dichotomy with we're firing rockets. All right, now go hit him with this board with nails.
Yeah. Well, they think they're so awesome. Until
Well, I
they
mean,
shoot their
it's just
faces
so.
off.
Here's this high explosive versus the goddamn suiciders. Ah, the fucking suiciders.
I've never been hit by one of them. They make themselves so obvious that they're
Well,
really easy to.
it doesn't matter if they're obvious or not. It's just that here they come.
Okay,
It's like, are
I've
you gonna get
thrown,
them down before they get too close or not?
I've thrown a smoke grenade, so what that's going to do is it signifies my artilleryman
Uh-huh.
to target my smoke, and then he'll just send a barrage artillery. What I've seen is for every artillery piece that's in range, it seems to fire 4 rounds. And so
Now,
if
is
you've
it
got,
in the same spot or in the general area, or
it's pretty close. In fact, I'm going to back up a little bit and give them some room to work. But yeah, it usually 1 or 2 of the rounds will nail the smoke. Just direct hit. Boom. There's number 1. And those trees didn't know what hit them. And like I say, I've had as many as like 12, a barrage of 12 shells come down. It seems like it's just they would not stop shooting, and I think it's because I had 3 artillery pieces in range. And so yeah, I'm gonna do this and then head to the slog because they're having a ghoul problem up there, and I enjoy shooting the ghouls. They're creepy and they're kind of like zombies.
yeah, they are.
So